Alright. Guys, thank you very much for coming back. It's been such a long time since I've chatted with you guys, and to be honest, I missed you guys so much. And now that I'm back, I'm gonna be trying to make more videos so that you can stay updated on the fun and interesting things that we're doing, because to be honest, this is going to be more of a storytelling atmosphere because I did not have time to take out my phone and do the recordings I wish I could. But now, it's time now. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about some of the fun and exciting things that Maracas, the business that I cook through to reach you guys. And if you don't follow Maracas, go follow maracas.ca and see some of the wicked food that we create and some of the events all around Toronto. Sorry, side note. We went to Montreal for the first time ever. We went across provinces with that trailer that we built together. What a crazy time, what a crazy adventure, and I have some really cool stories about some of the wicked people that I met along the way. And my birthday just passed, and I'm lucky enough that my family decided to get me this. And we're finally shooting on it. I am so excited and I need your feedback. Let me know if the camera makes a difference or if just the phone was good enough. So let's get straight into it, some of the storytelling, but first.
My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go.
Okay, thanks for staying throughout that intro. Let's get right into some of the storytelling from going into Montreal and finally taking our leap into another province. What an adventure. Some things that we would have never learned until we were actually there. What a crazy time. Some wicked people that we've met. The actual event organizer invited us back to her house after it was done, and we were able to enjoy some food from her husband and herself, which one is a chef and one's a restaurateur. So what a wicked experience. They also took us to another restaurant. Wow, those guys, wicked. The food was wicked. And here, if you're in Montreal, go check them out, okay? Because to be honest, what a wicked time. Food was great. Now, the adventure to get to Montreal. First of all, I've never really driven on the highway with this thing that we've built before. So I don't know what made myself decide to take this thing a 6-hour drive. Wow, learned so much in that time. First things first, with carrying so much weight, because we also brought 300 coconuts up to Montreal. Carrying so much weight, having all that pressure in the back of the truck and trailer, very difficult to drive. Very difficult to drive. It took about 12 hours to get to Montreal, which it should have only taken 5. But that's to tell you how slow we were driving. Guys, we stopped out somewhere really hilariously because I was exhausted. I couldn't drive anymore. It was 4:47 in the morning. And then there was this random guy that was outside of this motel that we were trying to get him to stay in for the night to continue to drive the next day. What a hilarious turn of events. This random guy outside was like, "Hey man, why don't you come stay inside of our hotel room?" I've never even seen this guy before, never met him, and he's randomly inviting us into his room. What? That is hilarious. And to be honest, I was so exhausted. I would have never actually gone inside, but did it cross my mind? Maybe, because the actual office was closed. But instead, we decided to get back on the road for the safety of everybody that was in the vehicle and go to another motel. And that one was finally found somewhere to rest, and we headed out the next day. But guys, that was hilarious to meet this random guy at 4:47 in the morning, just randomly inviting us to just stay in his house. I don't know what to say about that, but you guys let me know what you think about that. Hilarious. Getting to Montreal, it was eventful. 2 events to actually get there and to drive back and realize that we built this trailer together. We were able to go all the way to another province with this trailer and to come back and to have so much support coming back and just opening up in our normal spots. Wow, crazy, and I'm just so happy and thankful to have you guys. And if you're new to the channel, please don't forget and subscribe, because that's gonna help me make more videos more faster for you guys and keep you involved and in touch and show you what it's like to run a food truck business until we move on to our next adventure. And Maracas as a brand is moving on to that next adventure, but I need you guys to stay tuned, subscribe, follow, and when we get to that next adventure, you guys will be the first to know. So make sure you stay in tune and make sure you're ready to go, because things are gonna get crazy for us. Because remember, it's Saga Boy Nation, Trinidad and Tobago culture through its food to the world. And I missed you guys, so don't worry, I'm back and I'm here. I'm going to be making these videos for us to remember, for me to remember, not us, me to remember some of the interesting and struggling things that we've been through and some of the fun things that we've been through. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna be here with you every step to show you what's going on. So stay tuned for that. Let's go.